November is National Family Caregivers Month, and there is new technology aimed at easing the stress of family caregivers and helping people age in their own homes. Joining us now, Anthony Dorman from Electronic Caregiver to explain kind of how that technology works and why it's important.
Well, here's why it's important. We have kind of a caregiver crisis, right? Caregiving is very expensive, and we have an older population that is numbered at 47 million. And they're going to double in size in the next 30 years. And
so there's not enough caregivers then?
There's not enough caregivers. Now, there are 52 million familiar caregivers that are providing 30 billion informal hours of caregiving every year. They're stressed. They're missing the moment. They're realizing it's impossible. They're not superhuman. They can't be there all the time. They have to run an errand. They have to bathe. They have to sleep. They take a phone call. And tragedy can strike when you're watching over somebody that's at risk or needs a lot of care in just the time it takes to go get the mail at the curb.
You step away for a moment.
Yeah.
So what's the purpose of National Family Caregivers Month? Is it to provide awareness or?
I think it's, well, part of it is to provide awareness and to be able to get people connected that are going through the challenges and the trials. Caregiving is a lonely task, right? You see that the insurers now are saying the stress-related illnesses that are impacting the caregivers are so extreme that that's now another caregiving crisis.
So tell me a little bit about this technology that you've been working on, Addison, right?
Addison. So Addison is the third generation product. We provide virtual care solutions nationwide now. We work with hundreds and thousands of patients, providers, family members. And as you get, even in the realm of a child patient, right? Sometimes people think caregiving is only about older patients. 27% of our children have got either special needs, chronic illness, or disability, and it's a stressful job, and it's one where people feel very isolated. So what we've done is we've developed some cutting-edge virtual care technologies. And the product that we're about to take out for wide release is Addison Care.
And that launches in 2020?
2020. She's actually in medical environments working with patients now and in parts of her in her home serving patients now. She's a 3D virtual caregiver, and she can help with chronic disease management. She can support behavioral health. She can support chronic disease. She looks for changes, early indication of musculoskeletal disorders, neurological disorders. She'll remind you to take your medications, and she'll verify that you actually took your medications, and then if you have an adverse drug reaction, she can spot that later.
Is there people who, are at home who want to use this? Is there a way for them to be able to have access to them?
Oh,
Where
sure.
do they get information?
Sure. So if you look at caregiving right now, like I mentioned, there's 30 billion hours of family caregiving time, right? And they're losing tens of billions a year in lost wages, right? You're trying to take care of yourself, your own household. So they've been going to live caregiving services. The problem with live caregiving is it's one of the fastest growing segments in healthcare, but only 3% of the population can afford it because it runs into the thousands a month. Okay. So people have been asking for decades, is there an affordable solution where it can be augmented live care, some live care, incredible virtual care.
This is it. So we'll have more information online for anybody who's interested in learning more. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with your final forecast.
I'm Stephanie Safer. You're watching KTSM 9 News.